parsley roots. I might pull up some more carrots before I roast them, but there's lots of radishes and some young potatoes, because for some reason my potatoes always end up dying before they get much of anywhere. There's also one desi squash, which I have a whole fridge full of, so one is fine. Some chamomile for tea, and a couple of berries. So another thing on my list for today, besides harvesting potatoes that are smaller than anticipated, is to finish taking care of my elephant garlic. Now this is my first year growing elephant garlic. And I'm pretty happy with how it came out. So I'm going to be saving my 3 biggest ones. The ones that actually formed a scape. So those ones, they formed a scape, they formed individual cloves. Those ones are the biggest, and those ones are the ones that are going to be saved for next year's planting. If you hear children screaming, it's not my children, it's the neighbors. This is my biggest one. It's, you know, like the size of an onion, basically. And a lot of them had, where's the other one go? I just had another one. I have a whole bowl full of them in the house. But they have these little tiny kind of baby cloves off the sides, like growing off of their roots. So I don't know if I plant them, if they will continue to grow or not. But I'm not going to try and eat them, so I'll go ahead and plant them and see if anything happens. But, yeah. I'm not an expert on elephant garlic, but I know enough to know that it's not a true garlic. It's somewhere between a true garlic and a, in a minute, Quid. Between a true garlic and a leek. So, if it does not bolt, which sometimes they don't, about half of mine bolted and half of them didn't. If it doesn't bolt, it will, get this dirt off so it's not all over my house. If it doesn't bolt, it won't form cloves. It'll be like this one, which is essentially a garlic onion. Like, it looks like an onion on the outside, and it looks similar to an onion on the inside, only more solid, not so many layers. And it's garlic flavor, but it doesn't have cloves, and it's more like one giant clove. So, I got these from Baker Creek last fall, and I planted them. I pre-ordered because the year before that I wanted to get some kind of garlic with scapes because I missed eating scapes, and all they had left was red enchilada. Red enchilada does not get a scape. I think it's, I'm not a garlic expert. Oh, okay, fine. There are 2 different kinds of garlic. There's hard neck and soft neck. I believe hard neck are the ones that get scapes on them. And I believe they do not store as good as soft neck. So, if I'm correct in my remembrance, that means that enchilada red is a soft neck. If I'm wrong, just ignore me. Either way, point is, my red enchilada do not get scapes, and this one does. So that's why I ordered these specifically. And as you can see, they get quite ginormous. So this one and this one, also big but not as big, and this one. These 3 are my big ones. So I'm going to save them for seed for planting in the fall. And then the 3 that didn't form cloves will just get eaten, and fairly quickly. We already ate one, and it was really delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cleaned up, and then I am going to braid them.